Who are you most excited to see?
Bianca. That's for my commitment. I actually, like, in an interview, I had said like she was like inspiration, and then for my commitment, she had made a video like congratulating me for the school I'm going to. So I was super. That was I didn't know. It was like just like a surprise at the end. I almost didn't see it because of how excited I was, but me and my sister were jumping up and down.
So she's your favorite? Why?
Because I like what she represents. The EST, she says that she's the best and then goes out and proves that she is. That's kind of what I want to tell everybody on the court when I'm playing. So.
Read in the beat.
How would you describe the match last night in one word?
It was magical. It's so hard to put it into words.
It is. It was like magical. It was magic.
Yeah, magical.
Because no one ever thought that, first of all three of us would be on the same stage together working with one another, nevertheless. So it was magic. It was a magical moment.
What would you say going into WrestleMania as an all-black tag team? How was that? What was that like?
There was just so little representation, but being here over 15 years and slowly and gradually starting to see more and more minorities and diversity come into WWE, it always just made me so happy because the representation is so important and it matters. The representation, I feel, is being showcased in such a beautiful light, and we're all being represented so well, and it's bringing more little black girls, exposing them to this world of wrestling, and that's what I think is so beautiful about it.
When you see three and it's becoming the norm,
Yeah.
that's important and that's special, and it makes it more like, no, I can do that. There is room for me, and it's women empowerment here. That's like the biggest thing. We all support each other, we empower each other.
We're out here showing black girl magic. There is space for us. You can do whatever you want to do in this space. It's not one of us. Look at us. It's three of us gracing the stage at that a WrestleMania match that we thought we would never get together. Like, we had a great time. I don't know if you guys noticed the match, but we were just in the moment, living it up and just enjoying ourselves, and that's what it's about.
Jade, you went to Jacksonville State. You played actually.
Jacksonville University.
Oh, University.
We beat
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Let me just say that. We beat them by over 20 points. Let me just throw that out right there.
You actually played for Coach Yo. She actually recruited me when at Ole Miss. So I thought, I had to throw that in there real quick. You went to Tennessee, and I know you were a professional dancer. So I want to know why you guys switched into the profession or the sport you guys were in now to go and be wrestlers.
Once I finished running track, I've been running track since I was like 5 years old. I had played almost every sport in the book, and I have been an athlete my whole life, so I missed that competitive atmosphere. And so I got into CrossFit and powerlifting. I was going out and lifting weights in tutus, and I had like these capes, and I was making these grand entrances, and I was like turning a cartwheel and then like coming and power clean and pressing. And Mark Henry, who's a WWE Hall of Famer, saw a video of me doing this, and he had commented on my picture and DM'd me, and I thought it was fake, so I ignored it. And then my nephew texted me. He was like, Mark Henry commented on your photo. I was like, that's fake. Come to find out it was real. And he was trying to get my attention because he had DM'd me. He was like, listen, you have the look, the athleticism, the personality. You're basically wearing wrestling gear. You're basically cutting promos. You're wearing entrance pieces. I think you have what it takes to be a WWE superstar. I did 2 tryouts, and I got hired in 2016, walked into the Performance Center in Orlando, had no idea what I was getting myself into. Never ever imagined being a WWE superstar. Now I can imagine not being one.
At the time, wasn't really able in a position to leave home, so that led me to auditioning for Orlando Magic, which really became a home for me. Did that for a few years until I ran into Ricky Santana, who scouted me for wrestling and kind of smarted me up and told me about everything. A friend of mine knew about it and thought I would be good. Went to Tampa, got an audition. 2 years later, I'm still here doing it.
Women didn't have NIL deals. Like, they didn't make as much money as they did now. Like, you didn't have people like Kobe Bryant, who was trying to really push the WNBA, and LeBron's who were trying to push the WNBA. There were people that had their hands in it, but not as prominent as it is today. If it was getting as much respect as it was today, I would still be on a court.
What's that like traveling all year round?
Sometimes I go to the airport and the person's like, okay, where are you going? I'm like, ma'am, I don't know. Here's my ID. You tell me where I'm going. But it's a grind. She been here longer than all of us. So she been grinding longer than all of us, you know.
I mean, it's some miles on this body. It's some miles.
It's a lot, and people don't understand, like, we're on the road more so than we're off, if you think about it. Really? And you have to just prepare for whatever. Like, you can have a run-in, you can have a match, you can have, it's so much you can have, so you have to prepare for everything. Here I am thinking I was flying home tomorrow. I'm flying home Tuesday, so it's like, last minute.
I
like,
always
okay.
tell you, be ready.
And so you always have to have something for everything.
I need them to tell me, girl, they ain't gonna tell you. They're just gonna be like, we need you here. So bring clothes for a promo, a run-in, a match.
It's even harder in a group because we have to. It's different when you're just by yourself and you got to worry about yourself. Because I know what I like, I know what I want. I'm gonna bring this. But in a group, trying to coordinate 3 different personalities, 3 different looks, figure out things for multiple days, for multiple weeks, for multiple, shoes for a promo, shoes for a run-in, shoes to fight. It's hectic.
Luckily, we married people that are in this business too, which helps. But
my man's retired, so we're good here. We're great here. It works out. It all works out. But it's tough at that, being a woman and having a significant other support your career in such a career that's hectic. It's wild.
What would you say the sneaker culture is in WWE?
I feel like the sneaker culture is really, really growing. From my husband to the Usos to Kofi. I think he has a crazy sneaker collection.
I was just gonna bring up Kofi.
People are even wrestling now in sneakers instead of their boots.
Yeah.
I think Triple H just it was a quote of him saying that a wrestler needs a sneaker deal, which I think would be so dope.
That would be.
It would be it would be
Roman
really
wears
dope.
shoes.
Roman,
he
always wears. Yeah, it's growing. Like, sneakers are becoming more popular, just like wrestling boots.
I brought you guys some shoes.
My husband will be jealous.
Thank you.
Oh wait, we all get a bag.
Yeah,
we get to keep
this
a
was
bag.
for us.
Here I am. I was like, oh, bag. No,
I'm a Jordan girl. My favorite sneakers are just Jordans.
Great.
Ooh, bags are so nice. They're not even out yet?
Hey, these are nice. This is gonna be my new travel bag.
Oh. We should wear this.
I know. We should. I'm down.
And get a picture.
I'm down.
I'm down to be comfortable today. I
I'm
don't want to wear heels today.
Listen, we've been doing this all week, like dressed up all week. It's great and all, but today is our chill day.
These are
Because the silver boots y'all were wearing.
Did you?
So this is match our gear.
Look at the jelly bottom.
I know.
And these go with everything.
Everything.
I might have to get me some LEDs.
Right now we're on a
these.
futuristic wave. Like, we did a futuristic AI. Like, that was
We are the future.
Yes.
This business. This is where this business is. We here and we not letting up. So these are nice.
These
are so nice.
They are very nice.
I met all of them. That was so cool. That was like the coolest thing I've probably ever done. But hopefully they get to come and watch me play soon. Now I'll be even more excited for that. So.